Hey everybody, this is J-Rod. Now I know in the previous episode, on episode 3, I talked about dedicating the episode to Perro Aguayo. And those who don't know who he is and those who do, let me give you guys a little taste in history who this guy is. Perro Aguayo has been one of the top heels, or should I say the top overall heel of all time in Mexico. He's been heel from this promotion called Universal Wrestling Association, which was like a rival to CMLL back in the day. And his career went from the 1970s all the way to the 1990s. And he had amazing feuds throughout history. And people can argue about one of his best rivalry before he retired in the 90s was his feud with Conan and Cien Caras, which translate as 100 Faces. And he retired in the 90s because he was getting older, his body's starting to give out on him. Years later, his son, who has been dubbed as Hijo de Perro Aguayo, or should I say, the son of Perro Aguayo, came in, tried to be like his father, but he took things a lot more different than his father. Instead of being a single competitor, he formed a stable faction called Los Perros del Mal, which translate to the Dogs of Evil. And it was a pretty good segment, and there was one time that he formed his own promotion called Los Perros del Mal, which is the same of the stable faction. And of course, he did make appearances at AAA, like his father before he retired. And of course, his father was one of the few wrestlers that made AAA, Lucha Libre, one of the top promotions of Mexico. And the last time those two were together were in a match against Cien Caras and another wrestler, and I forgot his name. But here's the best part. It's a tag team match between the loser gets their hair cut off, which is interesting to see because you don't see that type of match before, but it was a good one. And ever since then, he went back to retirement. Now, this is where it gets tragic. Back in 2014, Hijo de Perro Aguayo was in a promotion called The Crash, which is down in Tijuana, Mexico, and he was teaming with Manic, a well-known wrestler here in the States. It was an tag team match against our local hero in San Diego, Rey Mysterio, and another Tijuanero named Extreme Tiger, who was trained by Rey Mysterio's uncle. And Hijo de Perro Aguayo passed away. He died in the ring, which was a tragic thing for anybody to watch, and people blame Rey Mysterio for this. And of course, Rey talked to his dad, and he asked for his forgiveness, but his dad didn't need it because he saw that many wrestlers would rather die in the ring than die from whatever causes. And ironically, both Rey and Hijo de Perro Aguayo first match that they ever had was against each other when they were 15 years old. And of course, things have been different. And now that Hijo de Perro Aguayo is gone, there was just Perro Aguayo himself. And then Conan did mention on an interview about Perro Aguayo's passing that somewhere down the line he started to question where's his son, and out of respect this was something he never told anybody. And I think he misses his son, and he passed away on July 3rd of this year. And we all, those who follow him and his son, we can agree that they're together in the arena of Celestials having matches, whoever they face, maybe God himself. But I have to say, I used to watch Perro Aguayo growing up, and he was an amazing heel, one of the best overall. And he will be missed, but not forgotten. So if you guys don't know who he is, you can search on him on YouTube and also follow his son, and you can see what great wrestlers were. Even though they never wrestled here in the States, but mostly in Mexico. So, to Perro Aguayo, thank you for the awesome matches. Thank you for bringing this energy you had. and the great feuds you put out against anybody, especially Conan, who I followed back in the day. So thank you. Que paz descanse, hermano.